Hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transport. I'm working on the balsa roof for the railcar, and as I told you in a previous video, I cut the hole in the top, and then I was sort of toying with the idea, how am I going to make sort of camouflage some of the wood grain effect, because some of this wood grain, when you paint it, it comes out. Considering the roof is quite flat, I sanded it down very well, and but considering it's quite a flat roof, I decided to give it a grooved effect, as it would be in real life, with the central section, which would be the one most subject to flexing, to have it with grooves on, because a ribbed roof is much more resistant compared to just flat metal. We can see that, for example, on the Junkers 52, tri-motor German transport plane, which had the corrugated sides of the Citroën H-van, for example, no? And or simply on corrugated iron, corrugated metal sheet, no? So to obtain this result, what am I using? Some very simple technology. A ruler, a hard lead pencil. This is an H pencil, because that's nice and hard, and a 40-watt bulb to see what I'm doing. A real proper 40-watt bulb, a tungsten bulb, a filament one, because also this way I can actually see what I'm doing, because I have LED bulbs up. The LED bulb is up there in the central light, but to see what I'm doing here, I have normal filament bulbs, which I have stockpiled, and you can still buy them on eBay. And then what else? What other super high technology do we have here? That's it. My reading glasses and my enlarging glasses, so very high tech. I marked here and here, I marked let's say the beginning of the dome. This is where the roof begins to starts curving down to form the front dome here. So I more or less did it here. I based my design on photographs of rolling stock, and even on bus roofs, because bus roofs are made in the same way. I decided to stay quite close to the side here, because this is where the side domes go down to. I think it'll be an interesting result. And anyway, let's see how we make these grooves. So we'll just mark out a correct distance from the one on top. I mean, I'm showing you the obvious, but I may as well show you when I do one. Then I just go beginning, I just go light. I make my incision relatively light, just to decide where I'm going, and then to there, and then I just insist a few times to make a good incision in the balsa. Balsa is very soft. And then we go here and do the same thing, and I made a nice deep incision. I'll go along 2 or 3, 4 times, just to make sure that we're in deep, and that's it. Fine. I did these ones here earlier today, so still nice, and you can hear the noise, still nice and rough. Then this is the hatch for the drive, the gear drive, and I've made a little hatch lid like that, and this will fit, of course, on top of the, like so. Watch out, I'm going to show you. Here's the rail car, that sits there, and this hatch, everything will be painted aluminium, of course, and this hatch is realistic and prototypical because it's in correspondence with the toilet, which is here. This is a toilet. In fact, this will have This will have a piece of tissue paper glued behind the glass, behind the glass, yes, the transparent, the glass, okay. And this is a bathroom, this is a toilet. And in fact, if we look at other carriages, and generally all carriages have a hatch, as you can see here on the Corbellini carriage, in correspondence with the toilets, because this way you can open this up, you can open the hatch, and if you have to do maintenance and take out the toilets and take out the toilet fitting, you don't have to dismantle half of the train. In fact, I could show you the same identical thing even on another carriage, if you bear with me 1 second. This one doesn't have the hatches on, okay. So this one hasn't got them. But other carriages I have the hatches on top. So the German Rocco hasn't got the hatches. Anyway, the Corbellini has, so the hatch is prototypical to be on top of the toilet. And then, of course, we're going to have on here, I'll fit the ventilator, the internal ventilators. I'm just going to make them out of, here on the center line, out of discs, styrene discs, 0.75 thickness styrene discs, which I will cut out with the belt punch, and maybe in smaller diameter compared to the buffers, of course. And then I'm going to have to fit 2 central headlights here and here. Of course, we'll also have to fit the exhaust pipes for the 2 engines, because this has got a double engine at each end, vertical engine. And then I'll have to fit the whistle or horns. I have to still decide what to do. They'll be up here, close to here, to the front with the dome. But that's a completely different story. Regarding the front central headlight, I think I'm going to use a piece of heat shrink tube this time, because it can cut it right to the right size and then just trim it down at the back. I can do something of the kind. Either I'll use that, or I'll just take a piece of sprue, cut it straight, file it down, file it to size, and we'll see what to do. I have to find something that I can actually fit the acrylic diamonds on, because this is going to have 3 acrylic diamonds here, of course, for the headlights, in Pico style. Okay, so that's that for the moment. This is an update, and I'm doing a few more lines, and then I'm calling it a day. Cheerio, and see you soon. If you like the video, give it a like, click the notification bell, and subscribe to the channel. Cheerio, ciao ciao.